Peace, love, and blessings. This is the Sacred Empress Alitas, your melanated Mayan mystic with your Mayan Moon Energy for today, March 12th, 2023. When we talk about the Mayan Moon calendar energy for the day, we cannot not talk about the token, which is the Mayan calendar in its totality. It is the count of days, 260 days, 20 signs, 13 tones or spirit energy. It equates to 260-day gestation period of a human, 20 fingers and toes, and 13 joints. And this is what the calendar looks like. The Mayan calendar is divination, prophecy, and it gives direction. We always start talking about the calendar with the year bearer because it gives us the focus of the year. We always want to focus on this aspect first whenever we're looking for direction or we need some kind of divination. So the white overtone wizard is the year bearer or the focus of the year. Because it's white, we know that this year is all about refinement, it's about adjusting, it's about organizing, it's about making pure, taking things down to the least common denominator, and detoxing. The White Wizard teaches us about enchanting, being receptive, and timelessness. We enchant ourselves. We make ourselves full of delight. We put spells on ourselves. It's all about what we say to ourselves over and over again. And this year it's important that we listen to ourselves. If you look at the sign of the White Wizard, their eyes are closed with a look of contentment because they don't worry about the outside world and purely focused on the self. What are you receptive to? What are you willing to allow? What are you attracting that you don't want? And what do you want to stand the test of time? Not only are these great avenues to go on, but they're also great as affirmation prompts as well. The overtone tone of radiance is the spirit energy for the year. It allows us to empower ourselves. It allows us to take command of ourselves and things that we can have control over, and that allows us to radiate or emit our light or heat to others because of how we feel in our life. We are in the transformation cycle. The transformation cycle is a 52-day period that teaches us about how to make and deal with changes. We can change form, have a transformation, which I know that's the word already. A metamorphosis, change of form, change of cycle. This is the most intense of all 5 cycles. 40 of the 52 days are galactic activation portal days. This year, the calendar is 260 days. The Gregorian calendar is 365, so we're going to have some overlap. This year, with this cycle, we're moving with the earth and the seasons. This transformation cycle ends a little bit after the spring equinox and the time of the lunar eclipse. We know that the lunar eclipse is the time that we enter a 6 month period of harvest. So we enter that cycle of harvest, and then with the calendar, we have a 52-day cycle of harvest, which starts on March 26th, called the ripen cycle. Isn't it worth the time to plant seeds inside of ourselves for the remaining time we have left and also monitor and see what places we have already planted seeds and to see the growth of our previous efforts? We are in the solar moon of intention. This is a 4 week period that allows us to go to the foundation of the calendar: initiation, refinement, transformation, and refinement. This cycle started on the 7th, it ends on April 3rd. It's all about us being intentional. It's all about us setting aims and goals based on the vibration that is going on right now and with the realizations that we come to. Some ways to be more intentional are to establish a daily routine, make a vision board, declutter your space, monitor your mental health, set measurable goals. It's really important that we are intentional in everything that we do, because our intent is what's going to lead us to our aim and our goals to complete them. We're in the current 13-day cycle of power of the blue monkey wave spell. This is the last day of the transformation wave spell of the transformation cycle on a transformation day. And boy, let me tell you, it has been deep already. The energy that we're getting from the Pisces new moon and the blue monkey wave spell, allowing us to see what our illusions were, to not take life so seriously, and to start to practice who we want to be, play being who we want to be in comparison to who we are, so we can live the life that we want to. We can transform ourselves. And by transforming ourselves, being ourselves 100%, we tap into our magic. Your magic is 100% being you. Man, that is different from what we have been led to believe. The magic happens when you tap into yourself at any time, any way, just being you. During this blue monkey wave spell, we have been in a time cell of process. This is a powerful energy where we formulate, we can create or devise methodically a strategy or proposal to break the illusions, to practice becoming who we are, to tap into our magic, create, and methodically devise a strategy. This is not just for warriors, or better yet, you are a warrior. Take your life as the battleground and make it be what you want it to be. That is the power of the Blue Monkey Wave spell. It shakes us out of um, our current spells or mindsets and allows us to move forward. Now, today's energy is the blue crystal night. Again, this is a transformation day on the last day of the transformation wave spell in the transformation cycle. So, if you are not touched by the power of transformation, I don't know how you're going to be touched. The blue crystal night implies that we go into our night. Let's talk about it. So when we talk about the blue sign is transformation, we know we can have a metamorphosis, we can change form, we can change our cycle. This is very important that we know, and we tap into this energy. You don't need examples. You probably have been shaken with the blue monkey if you have come up with an illusion about yourself or something that makes you feel really funky and nasty. It's something that needs to be transformed. And how do you know it needs to be transformed? Because it feels funky and nasty. It does not feel like you. It does not make you feel good. Gotta go. Time to change. So we can do this in this blue crystal night. I'm sorry, not blue crystal night. This is blue cosmic night. So my apologies. We are in the crystal spirit energy. This is the last day of the blue monkey wave spell. The blue crystal night is, first of all, it's about going into the night. We all know that when it's nighttime outside, it's a totally different vibration than when it's the daytime. When we are in the blue crystal night, we tap into our dream, our big dreams, the thing that you really want to become, that thing that you thought about all the time when you were a child, what you were playing, what you were pretending. It's time to tap into your intuition and know that you are abundant. We are naturally abundant. Look outside at the trees. Those trees, how many times have you seen one leaf on a tree? No, a tree has an abundance of leaves. Even when the tree is dying, you will see an abundance of leaves that are not alive. We are abundant in something. So first we have to go into our night and see what we are abundant in. If we have fears, we can allow them to come to the surface and see them for the illusions that they are, and see them for the power that they are. We have powered our fears, and it is time to take the power back from our fears and fuel our transformations. It's time to tap into your dreams. It's time to follow your intuition. It's time to set your abundance methodically and strategically and input those things that will allow it to happen, to start it to inform you. Some famous, well known blue cosmic knights are Lee Strasberg, Neil Simon, Quincy Jones, Michael Caine, Michael Jackson, Mr. Rogers, and Bob Barker. Also, on a blue cosmic night in 1862, the Emancipation Proclamation was signed in the United States. We are currently in the cosmic tone or spirit energy of presence. Whenever we have a wave spell, we end on the 13th day. We end in the energy of presence. You work your magic in the areas that you have endured and what you have overcome and being present. Where are you right now in terms of transformations and where you are in life? Where are you right now? How you vibing? What's on your mind? Because this is going to be what flowers our yellow seed wave spell, which starts tomorrow. But first, we have to have this last moment. We have a big opportunity for a day of clarity to work our magic in by just being aware. And that definitely, this vibration has hit me already today, where I have been just focusing through poetry, where I've been, how I use my poetry to be prophetic in where I wanted to go, as well as just accepting and acknowledging where I had come from. It's very catharsis, I think is the word. This blue night energy, especially right now, um, it may come with a little bit of angst. So make sure you ground yourself. Make sure you go outside. If it's sunny where you are, soak in the sun. If it's in a place where the weather is not that great, then do your deep breathing. Focus on yourself. Be calm and be loving to yourself as you face your shadows, knowing that it's for a good reason. When the new moon was in Pisces on Sunday, it gave us the ability to dive into deep waters. Every place we've been, Pisces will let us know. The places where we have met ourselves spiritually, the place where we have met ourselves in self sabotage, the way we have met ourselves by being addicted to certain things. We need to get past the addictions and finally face who we are. You are beautiful, you are worthy, you are complete. You may have been through some bumps in the road and that's fine. We all have been. We've all been in a place that was uncomfortable for us, but today is the day we shake off our haters in forms of thoughts, memories, experience, and know that you are the co creator of your life. You can have the life you desire if you put your foot down today and say, I am worthy, I am capable, I am ready to experience a new day, a new life. You are entitled, you are worthy, and have at it. Go get it. Carpe diem. Seize the day. The chakra that we are associating with today, we are tapping into our solar plexus. Touch your solar plexus. This is your inner sun. Just like I said, if it's sunny outside, go soak in the sun. But if your solar plexus is open, is active, is ready, then soak in your own sun rays. Be your own light. What's up with your self worth? What's up with your personal power? What's up with your self respect, your discipline, your control? If you need to balance that, get your rose oil, get your lemongrass, get your juniper. I always talk about rose oil because it works with our body seamlessly. It raises our vibration. If we're feeling sad, if we're feeling depressed, rose does not want you to do that. And Rose got a place for you. All you have to do is sniff it, as well as lemongrass and juniper as well. The crystals that you can carry today to tap into your solar plexus topaz, citrine, tiger's eye, especially citrine in terms of confidence, in terms of attracting abundance, tiger's eye, in the realm of being protected. If you feel like you need protection going into the night, get your tiger's eye, get your citrine, get your topaz. They are light in the darkness. And normally I'll have two chakras for each sign, but the day and the sign is all about your solar plexus, your inner sun. So tap into it. And if you don't feel good, even with the oils and the herbs and the crystals, go outside and let our sun tap into our inner sun and share that power. Give your lack of self worth, your lack of personal power, your lack of respect, your lack of control, give it to the sun and let the sun give you its natural worth, its natural power, its respected, and its control. Today is a powerful day. It is not for us to sit in any emotion. It is for us to rise above. It's for us to see where we've been, where we are now, and where we want to go. And make plans, create, methodically strategize your next move. Today is Tuesday. Tuesdays are Mars days. We set intentional rituals in regards to energy, action, conquering obstacles, dealing with aggression and conflict, or passion. Now, check out today the moon is void of course. So, this is not an outer action. These are not focusing on outer energy, outer action, conquering obstacles outside of ourselves. It's about going inside ourselves. It's about replenishing our energy. It's about activating our mind and our body so that when the moon is not void, we can go for it. It's dealing with any type of aggression and conflict you have internally and tap into your passion as you're thinking about your dreams, as you getting direction from your inner GPS or intuition, as you're tapping into your abundance. Do it with passion. Do it aggressively. Fight your fears aggressively today because they no longer need to hold a space in your heart or your existence. Let's go. Today we have a void of course. The moon is moving from Aries into Taurus. So we're moving out of a place of focusing on ourselves in terms of our energy, our activities, which are more numerous, self awareness, our self identity. We're moving from those arenas into what we have. What do you feel like you have in terms of emotion, in terms of money, in terms of worth, in terms of um, everything in regards to what you possess inside? It's time to focus on knowing that you have what you need all the time. And Taurus is going to be the sign that helps us do it. So we are currently in a waxing um, crescent stage. We are continuously gaining more insight and light from the energy that has come to us with this new moon in Pisces on the 10th. So the moon is void of course. Do not start anything new. Work on completion, work on the inner self, meditate. Today, as the blue night, is a very good day to just focus on yourself internally. The moon void of course is great for finishing projects. It's good for cleaning, whether that's the house, um, whether it's you on the outside, whether it's you on the inside. If you need an inner perspective, get a reading, meditate, anything about the past, anything internal is what you focus on when the moon is void of course. It's not good for starting anything. Don't start any new projects. Don't start any new activities. Don't start any new actions, rituals, nothing external. They will fail. Nothing will happen, or you will not get the results that you want. Do not start anything new when the moon is void, of course. So some places you can see me outside of this platform is Mayan Moon Mondays via Zoom. We go through a week of the Mayan calendar and what the moon is doing, and it gives you a great start to your week. Please join my Facebook page, um, Mayan Moon Mondays. Let me know you're here. Let me know what you're here for, and let's get this information. I also give a Mayan birth reading. As you can see, the Mayan calendar has 260 days. Where do you fit in on the calendar? Are you born in the center where those lavender squares are? Those are where we focus inward, and it's very imperative that we are present. We all need to be present, but people who are born during that core especially need to do that. Are you a initiator? Are you a refiner? Are you a transformer? Do you harvest easily? Are you born on the galactic activation portal day? Is your energy always intense and amplified? Where have you been? What have you been to? What got you to this point? Where are you going? Get your Mayan birth reading. You will get more insight. Also, moon readings are very important as well, especially when we are dealing with issues of time, when we are dealing with issues of emotion, and when we want to deal with mothering, nurturing. The moon is very vital. The moon teaches us how to deal with our changes. So, the moon is especially key in a transformation cycle. The moon is always moving, she is always shifting and changing. She has a certain amount of light, a certain amount of darkness, and she owns each day. The moon allows us to tap into who we are. If you want to come into awareness through a moon reading, please book one with me as well. I am the Sacred Empress Alitas, your melanated Mayan mystic. These are the places you can find me online. If you are interested in more content like this, please join the Mayan Moon Mondays Facebook group. If you want to book a reading, go to the link listed below. Peace, love, and blessings. Remember, seize the day. This is the last day of the transformation wave spell of the transformation cycle. Jump on this awesome change. Do it, see it, be it. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and blessings.